Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your May full moon reading, inspired by the lunar eclipse 25 degrees Scorpio that is encouraging us to continue to make the deep but gentle changes that we recognize from our long months of deep work, looking at those behaviors, actions, and experiences that did not fulfill their potential. So, as we continue on with that work, we will be experiencing Jupiter entering Aries a few days before the eclipse of the 15th or 16th of this month, thereabouts. And this is giving us a rejuvenated opportunity to begin fresh in keeping with the astrological new moon, new year beginning last month. So there's a sense of freshness, new energy, new inspiration as we move forward. I've laid out the axis of the horoscope cards. I will fill in the wheel with the African Tarot and finish off with an oracle card. And if you enjoy these readings, if you find them useful, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I thank all of you that do so. Let's get started, Taurus, with overall energy, the Fool. The Fool indicates that you, very uncharacteristically, are in a position to take a big risk, to start something new, to start something fresh as a result of your liberation from and completion of something that has been with you for most of your life's journey. Some pattern, some accomplishment, some achievement has released you into a new journey, but this still implies some risk or a gamble involved as you move forward in a way that it does not ensure the outcome. This is you taking a risk on a new opportunity, starting something that you don't understand or recognize the end goal immediately, but you're willing to explore something new supported by your recent achievements and accomplishments. In the 10th house, you have the Eight of Swords, and overall this is indicating that as your position in the community, in the family, in the organization in which you work is causing you at this time a fair amount of anxiety and concern about the possible outcomes. You are overly strategizing, overthinking an opportunity that you have invested a lot in. This opportunity is already planned and already supported by efforts you've already made, but for some reason you are in your head about this social opportunity, this change that you want to implement, and you are worried, concerned, and wearing yourself out with this anxiety that you're experiencing. It's also impacting others in your environment mightily. They're picking up on this sort of irritation and frustration that you are experiencing as part of your leadership of this particular group, organization, or family matter. In the first house, we have the Seven of Wands, and this is indicating a place in which, as a result of some recent achievements that you've been recognized for, you are carving out your turf. You're standing up for your own position, the area of your life or expertise that you've carved out for yourself, and you are somewhat defensive. So I'm seeing you poised to make some new moves here, but still concerned, still evaluating what you've done to date and really trying to stand up for what you believe you have earned and created for yourself. In the fourth house, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is in the house of your home, your unconscious. This is more your family of origin, formative experiences that have led you to a sense of your own inadequacy. This is where you doubt your ideas, doubt the validity of your experience. This is something you keep well hidden. It is not an aspect of your experience or your personality that you reveal, but it does cause you to react sometimes in a way that does appear defensive, that appears annoyed or frustrated or self-centered in your ability to recognize that some of the miscommunications you receive, some of your misunderstandings about what others are sharing with you is triggered by your own sense of self-doubt, your ability to get a handle on what it is you're not sure about. What experiences do you need to be more curious about their impact on you? Not what happened in an external sense, but the way in which whatever happened caused you to sit on some uncomfortable feelings and push those down in such a way that they are only triggered when someone else uh, exhibits those behaviors or expresses those ideas. The seventh house is where you are relating to significant others and partnerships. The Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card of legacy building. And in many ways, you are partnered with significant others to continue on not only creating a legacy for your family, your community, but also recognizing and participating in the tremendous cultural and familial inheritance that you are in receipt of, recognizing the wealth and abundance of what resources you have that are not simply money or monetary, but go far beyond and fill out this experience of prosperity, abundance that you are experiencing in your significant partnerships. I'm going to clarify these cards with the African Tarot, and the Seven of Wands in the first house is clarified by the Empress, and the Two of Cups in your third house. This is absolutely beautiful. You are, I think of Taurus as the Empress card is really reflective of Taurus because Venus rulership is a rulership you share with Libra. Venus is your embodiment of resourcefulness, of abundance, of prosperity, your fertility, all things you touch, you are able to generate more with the resources you have. Taking nature, of course, as our model. This card is also the card of the artist in my view because Mother Nature is the penultimate artist, and we take our examples through her infinite permutations of life. In the third house, you are making a deep, deep connection to your own higher self. You are able to communicate this experience of connection in your intimate partnerships, but with all those with whom you have a deeply aligned connection. This is you waking up to an unlimited sense of potential that is part of this new exploration you have been encouraged to pursue. And it is really as a result of this really deep connection that you are making with your own experience, your naturally occurring talents, and that basis for all your relationships as you recognize that all connections fulfill the reflection of your self-knowledge, deeper self-knowledge. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands in the 5th house and the 10 of Cups in the 6th house. Whoa, beautiful. So the Page of Wands is really showing you, Taurus, to be really quite consciously pursuing a beginner's mind. This is your interaction with children, your ability to truly listen to the children, the younger people in your life, to engage in their exploration and discovery that reflects your own. And this is you really questing and thirsting for that growth and expansion on a personal level, and particular to whatever creative endeavors you are pursuing right now. The 10 of Cups is really a precursor of the 10 of Pentacles here in the 7th house. The 10 of Cups is really emphasizing that the legacy and the abundance that you are experiencing in your outer world through your significant relationships is really partially the result of your recognition of the fulfillment in getting there. The fulfillment, the process in which you have worked with your emotions, the sharing of your emotions, positive and negative, comfortable and uncomfortable emotions, the vulnerability, the willingness that you have been able to create and build a community that supports and establishes fulfillment, emotional fulfillment and satisfaction as a key to this material abundance that you are experiencing. The 10 of Pentacles in the 7th house is clarified by the Knight of Swords in the 8th house and the the Hierophant in the 9th house. So you are continuing on your exploration to communicate, share, to experience new ideas, to be inspired by new information. This is you learning how to facilitate the information that you have access to in such a way that it builds understanding and collaboration and trust among your peers, your collaborators, and significant others. This is perhaps you pursuing a new form of expression, a new form of creative expression, or impact distribution of those services and products that you do create. So you are employing and engaging in networking with others, finding new resources and sources of information, supplies, opportunities to display or distribute what it is that you have developed. In the 9th house, we have the Hierophant, which feels to me to be a lesson particular to your spiritual growth. This is you recognizing that you need help. We all need help. There are things you want to learn. You are now thirsting for new information and accepting the help and the authority of others. You are seeking out those teachers that you respect, and you are sharing what you're learning with others so that you are more firmly embedded in a sense of the lifelong learning process, so that every opportunity, every stage of your own development is the result and encourages more learning, asking for answers, looking for advisement, and for support from those that you recognize as having that experience. In the 10th house, the 8 of Swords is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles, a repeat card, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, legacy building is something that you are engaged with as a part of your social activism, your awareness of the diversity of the world, and your connections to communities, visible and invisible. So this is linking you more, building the connection and the network between your community, your abundant community, and that of others globally. So this is you moving out again, reinforcing your desire and willingness to learn from other cultures, other people, other organizations, other entities that are similarly working towards the betterment of humankind. The 12th house gives you the Ace of Swords, and this beautiful ace is indicating that your experiences are inspiring you to on a new path of information, a new path of the pursuit of truth, and an openness to ideas that can be challenging to you, Taurus. This thirst now for new ideas, to be inspired by new concepts, this thirst and comfort with change is really a sea change for you. This is you really pursuing answers in the effort of continuing your growth. And for a sign that is fixed and very comfortable, can be stubborn, doesn't like to change, this is really monumental for you. This is indicating your courage, your bravery, your sense of confidence, and your self-empowerment, that you are strong enough to integrate new information and new ideas into your mix, so that you are now open to learning in a way that is new for you and taking you to a higher level of achievement and reward. I'm going to finish off this reading with a botanical inspiration, Taurus, and ask if you have enjoyed this reading to please like and subscribe to my channel. And I have pulled Forget-Me-Nots. The key words are eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. I'm going to leave it here, Taurus. I thank you for your time and attention. Until next time, Namaste.